Hello, and we are back with more Shadow Hearts. So in the previous video, Yuri and Alice found themselves in this village, which was very suspicious because all of the residents in the village kept talking about how tasty people were. And then, to the surprise of no one, it turns out that yes, they are all cannibals, and after killing a couple of demonic children, we now see the village for what it truly looks like, which is this bloody, meaty mess. And the only guy walking around here right now is the Lost Peddler. Yikes! Oh, thank goodness. So you two aren't monsters? This strange fog came and then suddenly the village looks like this. And there are monsters too. Oh, that's right, I can't forget business, even at a time like this. So he's still going to sell us stuff. He doesn't seem to let the situation get in the way of his enterprise. But I don't think I actually need anything right now. I'm just going to instead just start looking around the place. See if we can leave first off, because that would be my first thing to try, would be to see if I can get out of this place. And we are now going to get random encounters in this area, which is fine. I'm hoping it's nothing too difficult. No, they go down pretty easily. Let's see if Alice can kill this thing off. Oh, it would help if I didn't miss any of the attacks. Or if she didn't miss any of the attacks, for that matter. So a lot of the enemy designs in this game are pretty weird, but I think that's one of the reasons why I like it. Okay, let's see if Alice can finish this thing off. Yeah. And then Yuri can finish this off. And I'm curious to see what kind of soul energy we get from these enemies and see whether we can unlock any new fusions for Yuri here. So it looks like we've got wind and water. Wind, we've already unlocked one of them, so for the second fusion from the wind tombstone in the graveyard, it's going to require 50 soul energy now. But water, we've not unlocked it yet, and that only needs 30, but I think it's still going to take quite a long time to unlock if we wanted to do it here. I'm not going to do too much grinding or anything like that. Encounter rate in this game in general is really high from what I can remember, so chances I won't have to do too much purposeful grinding or anything like that. Let's try Tornado and see whether we can do some more damage to these things. I can't really remember what each of the fusions are good at. I think they are better at different things, like certain ones are better at doing physical damage, some are better at doing magic, and things like that, but I can't quite remember off the top of my head, so it's going to take a little bit of time to learn everything again. God, these dogs love using this flash flood on me. Luckily it didn't do very much damage. But Alice, she doesn't do much damage, but she is able to chip these enemies down over a couple of turns, so it does thin them out eventually. But Yuri's really the main damage dealer at the moment anyway. So get a bit of experience. Yuri's leveled up, which is very nice, so he's level 7 now. And we got a bit of earth soul energy and water soul energy from those enemies. So presumably the dogs are the ones giving the water soul energy, considering they're using water magic on me. Okay, well this looks interesting. It seems the power of the seal prevents you from opening the door. Okay, well, what can I do about that? You've received Angel's Feather, so I just found that random on the ground. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're getting out anywhere this way. Perhaps I'll go and check the shrine. I should check our HP and stuff actually, because we may need to heal a little bit. I think Alice is alright. She's only lost a little bit of HP, so we'll continue on. So we've got another back attack, which is quite annoying. Alice is going to take a bit of a beating here. So let's try Death Emperor. And see if we can use any magic on these guys. See if I can take them down quicker at least. So Dark Messenger, I think, is a damaging spell. It takes 20 MP, which is quite a lot, but let's see how much damage it does. Yeah, that's pretty strong. 50 damage is pretty good, so it does cost a lot of MP, but it might be worth using on some fights. Oh, Alice is doing pretty good damage. I guess because she's in the front row at the moment, so her physical attack is going to be doing more. I'm going to get another Flash of Flood. Who's that going to hit? Hits Yuri, but it's not going to do much damage. Let's just try physically attacking. I imagine this probably won't do as much damage because it's in the back row. But it's still enough to kill it, so that's fine. And Alice has leveled up, and she's learned Holy Edge. I don't remember what that does, but we can have a look. So let's have a look at her skills. So Holy Edge adds light to class to the target's physical attack. So that might be useful if we're fighting certain enemies that are weak to light. You've received a tent. So one thing that is kind of annoying about this game is that the items on the ground don't sparkle, or there isn't any sort of indication that there's an item there. Okay, so the mayor is here in front of the shrine. How did you get here? What have you done to my beloved children? Hey lady, I put the kiddies to sleep permanently. Why don't you show us your true form too? We're tired of this endless procession of fiends. We figured if we came here and took care of you, well, you know how it always works. Ha, fools. Even if I die, the monsters will remain and you'll still be imprisoned in this town. Because all of this is the will of the great Yamaraja, protector of our village. Yamaraja, come on, I could take care of him just by destroying the shrine back there. Take a good look, these are the bones of all those I've sacrificed to him. It's a lot of bones. I used the malice of the townspeople and made this fence to keep one and all away from here. Okay. As long as I'm alive, this fence will protect Yamaraja. Because without killing me, you can't get near the shrine. So I was right after all, you are the one to get. First you'll have to catch me, poof, and I'm gone. Well, that's a valid strategy, I guess. Where'd the demon cat go? You're going to wander aimlessly through this village forever. Wither and die in this village where morning never comes. Damn it, I'll skin your hide. Where did she run to? I don't think that cat demon can escape this place any more than we can. Yeah, she must be somewhere in the village. Let's find her. Okay, so I think we do literally just have to run around and try and locate her. I may just use an item to give Yuri some MP back. And then I'm just going to run around, and I'll probably just cut to when I find her, just to avoid the video being too long. It's mostly just going to be me fighting enemies constantly anyway. Okay, so it seems like we found her for the first time. Found you. You mean you didn't get eaten by my underlings yet? You're a tough cookie. Poof! She's just going to disappear again. So we didn't get a back attack this time, which is nice. Damn, I need to stop missing that last section of Alice. But Yuri's doing a really good job, he's killing these things pretty quickly. The zombie thing is going to try and poison Alice, but I don't think she got poisoned, so that's good. Alice, you can finish this guy off. She got critical too, which is nice. Get me more soul energy. And I'll cut again to when we find the mare again. Okay, it seems like we found her again. Damn it, you're not going to get away with this time. Don't you think it would be easier to just give up and let us eat you? Poof! Okay, so she's really making us run around this whole place. At this rate, it's just the same thing over and over. I'm not getting anywhere. That is very true. Oh, but there's some other people who seem to be stuck in here as well. Well, well. He's having a look at the big symbol on the ground. Quack Oracle. Aha, this is the reverse seal of Tianfeng? Is that how you say that? Alright, the mark of Dehuai? I'm probably saying all of these names completely wrong. But he was supposed to have lost his powers 15 years ago. Surely it can't be that he's... Who's that with you? An elder munchkin? Yuri is so rude to everyone. Well, well, still people here, eh? Stand aside. And of course Yuri just tries to kick it. It won't open. Unfortunately, you won't be able to leave. See this? What's that? You mean that wind of heaven business you were talking about? In this country's language, it means you can't leave, right? Yep, that's about the size of it. Excuse me, but how did you men get in here? Through here, we just pushed the gate open. It would appear that anyone is free to enter. We got in, but it looks like we can't go back out. Ah, I hate this, I hate it. I see. And you are... Ha ha ha, you want to know who I am? I am the true ruler of the 9 heavens, the absolute sage. And yes, this is a character that's going to be joining our party, and we can rename him, but I'm just going to leave it with the default name. I'm not sure how you say this, is it like Xu Shen? That's probably what I'll go with until I Either I'm bothered to look it up and correct myself, or just completely forget about it and just keep mispronouncing his name. Master Zhuzhen. Among exorcists and spirit healers, I'm quite well known. There are many adepts in the world, but only I will do that kind of work by the hour or day. I was hired by the elders in the neighbouring village to come and investigate this place tonight. Well, that's convenient for us. An adept for hire by the day? That's quite unique. This guy's weird, alright. But he's invaluable to me for all the great jobs he brings in. But wait, handsome, don't you want to know who I am? Oh, so he's got a crush on Yuri by the looks of it. Hey, lay off. That's how you scare customers away. Sorry about that, kid. This fellow here is a top-notch acupuncturist. It's a bit random. Even brand new weapons feel like they've been yours for 10 years once he's worked on them. The only problem is you have to learn to put up with certain predilections he has. I've never heard that word before. He's right, I can't fight, but you'll love the way I assist. Do you do any other acts besides an odd couple? Let's hit it, Alice. We can find our own way out. Yuri obviously doesn't want to hang around with them. Now hold on a second, kid. You too, honey. I'm Yuri and this is Alice. What is it now, Pops? I admire your spirit, kid. No matter how much you walk, you'll never get out of this village the way you're going. What's that supposed to mean? That's because of this mysterious mark here, isn't it, Zhuzhen? Aha, she's a smart one. Exactly, this seal's power separates the village from the outside world. The seal itself is just like the lid on a pot, but this one has a lock that needs to be opened. What a weird analogy. How can we open that lock? What do we do to break the seal? That's right, you get the idea. Now listen carefully, both of you. Someone in this village must be the key to this seal. You must find and defeat that person. Well, as they say, the journey is the destination. Is that something people say? So I'm coming along to see how I can help out. What a pain. It seems to be amused by that. I'm no good at fighting. I'll stay here and dodge monsters till you get back. If you want to get the most out of a new weapon, come and see me anytime. I'll show you its true power. So from what I can remember, the acupuncturist allows you to change how the sections of the ring when you're in battle works. So you can make the sections bigger, you can make the red section at the end, like if you hit, you do a more powerful attack, bigger and things like that. Welcome, I can't tell you how much I was waiting in hopes of working my needles on you. The one thing I like about this guy from what I can remember is that Yuri is kind of a perv with Alice, and then this guy, I guess, a way for the writers of the game to get back at Yuri is he's a bit of a perv with Yuri, which is quite funny. Care for some acupuncture treatment? Or some moxibustion? Whatever that is. But we'll go with yes. But before we get to that, since you're a new customer, I have to tell you how my business works. There are plenty of great weapons, but they're not worth much if you don't master them. Normally it takes years upon years to learn just one weapon, but that hardly sounds like fun, right? With my acupuncture technique, you'll feel like you've known the weapon for ages. And all you have to do is lie there while I work my magic on you. Who could ask for a better deal? Right, so yeah, this is going to explain how this works. So the acupuncturist can strengthen the weapon's attack power and widen the hit areas of the judgment ring. So that's the spinning ring thing that we have to hit in battle. Reinforcement is possible to 3 degrees for each of these. In addition, the state can be reset for free, but you do not receive a refund. So basically we can pay this guy to tweak these sections of the judgment ring for people's weapons, and it costs money, and we can change it again back if we want, but we don't get a refund. And you might be thinking, well, why would you ever want to refund it? And the reason being that if you increase the attack power, you'll see the attacks will do more damage, but it actually decreases the size of each of the segments. So if you're like really good at hitting these segments, you can just pay to increase the attack power and you won't bother increasing the hit area. But I'm not very good at hitting the sections, so I will probably try and keep the attack power and the hit area to be pretty even. So I don't want to spend all my money, so I'm just going to do one of each on Yuri's weapon. I'm going to start the acupuncture. Are you ready? Yes. Let's do it, Yuri. Wait, I thought you were gonna... No. Ah! And his sanity points go down. I don't think this actually does anything. I think it's just meant to be a visual representation of Yuri not able to take the mental strain of this guy's acupuncture. Okay, so that was Yuri's ones. I guess I'll just do it for everyone. So let's see what Alice says. Lie down over there. Okay. And hers is just completely normal. I guess this guy isn't into girls at all. Alrighty, everything's done. I hope it was good for you too. Hee. So that was all fine. And then let's see what happens with Shuzhen's. Let's do it, Shuzhen. Hold on, stop right there. I'm not into that. No. So his sanity gets drained as well. Alrighty, everything's done. Okay, so we've upgraded everyone's weapons a little bit, and that's all I'm going to do for now because I don't want to spend all my money. But let's have a quick look at what Shuzhen can do in terms of special skills. So he's got Ogre Flame Dance, damages all enemies by hurling fireballs. So that sounds quite useful. From what I can remember, I think Shuzhen is kind of like a magic damage dealer. What is the smell? Okay. Is she bothered? She isn't acting the same as before. Is it because of Pops? Or does he smell weird? I guess we'll find out. Alright, so we'll get to see what Shuzhen can do. So we've got a cross attack. So when you get a cross attack, it just means that you've got enemies on either side of you. But the kind of mechanics of the battle don't change very much. But let's hit this one with Yuri. I think it just means that for any abilities that hit a group of enemies, you would only be able to target enemies on one side. So let's attack this one with Alice, and then we can get Shuzhen to use the Ogre Flame Dance on the other two on the other side. Let's see if we can take them out. So his abilities come under the Yin and Yang category, so Ogre Flame Dance. And let's just hope I don't mess this up. Nope, we're good. I hope this does good damage. It does cost MP. Yeah, that was really good. Wow, killed them both. But from what I can remember, he's got quite a good amount of MP anyway, so we can kind of get away with using that a lot. I get some more soul energy. I'll just quickly save. I think we're doing okay in terms of HP and stuff, but I might just use a tent before I save, and then everyone's healed up, just in case there's a boss or something coming up. I can't quite remember what happens now, but we'll find out. It's better to be safe. So she's back. Go away! Okay, well I guess we'll just go and have a look up at the shrine and see whether that's where this woman's going to be. Doesn't look like it. A pile of squirming skulls. Why would they be squirming? Okay, well let's have a look in her house then. Maybe she's gone back to her house. This is a nice big group of enemies, so Ogre Flame Dance should be able to take them all out when we finally get there. I guess I can attack with Alice still. I was just going to defend, but might as well attack. Even though she does quite pitiful damage, but what can you do? Right, so let's use Ogre Flame Dance. It's a bit of a mouthful. On the last two. And this should kill them off. Yeah, nice. Oops, our minus has gone up again. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. Cat lady. Ha ha ha, so you're here again. You'll never leave, that is the Yamaraja's decision. What you mean, Granny, is it's the decision of whoever's controlling Yamaraja behind the scenes. Who are you? Hehehe, I'm the adept hired to exercise this village, so you ready to say uncle? Not really sure what that means. You couldn't even catch me. Why would I be afraid of you? Poof! Hey, we missed her again. No, I can still feel her presence. She's still hiding somewhere in this house. I guess it's time to apply the secret formula for smoking out cat people. Do you have an idea what we should do? That I do. I suppose you know how cats take to catnip? I made it by mixing catnip with a special dye. Well, this here is something called anti-cat powder. Man, these leaves really stink. You just carry these around? So that's what that funny smell was. Now I get it. That's why Granny hid herself. Right, she probably couldn't stand the thought of running into me and having to smell this odour again. It's actually an herbal remedy for stomach aches, but its smoke has a powerful effect on cat people. Simply carrying it is effective, but burn it and the power multiplies. Let's smoke her out. Oh, but to do that we'll need a metal vessel and a torch. You need to go find those two things. When you bring them back, I'll burn the incense in this house. A metal vessel and a torch, right. Well, is there anything we can use in here? There's a scroll of a cannibal god on the altar. It's not very nice. You received Phoenix Tail, that's nice. Okay, so I guess we've got to run around the village and try and find, was it a metal vessel and a torch? So I'll have a little explore around and I'll just cut to where I find anything interesting. A metal vessel stained with blood. I wonder what it was used for. Normal ring. Press the X button at the right time so that you hit all hit areas of the normal ring. Hit 3 times or you fail. Okay. That was easy enough. You've received a metal vessel. Nice. So now I've just got to find the torch. You found a torch and a pile of sticks. It seems like it can still be used. So there we go, we've got everything we need now. Our malice did go up another level though, so I might just pop to the graveyard and deal with that quickly. And then we'll see if we can smoke out this cat. Alright, so let's go to the graveyard and deal with this malice build-up. And see what kind of enemy they throw at me this time. Hello. Ho ho ho. You wish to quiet the malice? Yes, you got a problem with that? So fighting some more floating skulls, which hopefully will be very easy to deal with. Nice. $38 damage, wow. But I'm hoping I can kill them in this turn. Nope, still standing. So these guys are a bit tougher because I let the malice level get a bit higher than last time. Oh no. Yes. Damn. I might actually have to use a healing item in this fight. Wow, left me with 1 HP, that's lucky. Fireball again. $39 damage is so much. I'm going to have to use another healing item. Hopefully they'll just physically attack me, because that does a lot less damage. Yeah, 17 is more manageable. Okay, let's see if I can kill them. Yeah, there we go. They only need one more hit. You've received a Thera Leaf, which is just the healing items. That really wasn't much of a reward, but I suppose we got back the one that we used. Or one of them at least. I used 2 in the end. I'll just save quickly and then we'll see if we can smoke out this cat lady. Okay, I've gathered all the tools. Well, I guess I'll give it a go. Let's see, put the anti-cat powder into the metal vessel and light it with the torch. Whoa. Whoa, now this stinks. Oh, the cat lady is not happy about it. Hack, hack. What is this? I've got you now, old hag. Are you ready to be skinned, cat? How dare you? I'll show you all. You're all in big trouble now. So we're going to see what she actually looks like. Wow, she is just a big cat. So I will use fusion for this fight. And let's go for Raging Tiger. And let's try Flying Stone, see how much damage that does. Nice, got perfect. 71's pretty good. Alice, you are pretty useful, but useless I should say, but maybe I'll try using the Holy Edge on Yuri and see if that increases his physical damage at all. Now. And then you can use Ogre Flame Dance, see how much damage this does. $42, it's not too bad. Yuri, just physically attack. That's pretty good. And then Alice, what can you do? I guess you just physically attack as well. Damn it. I'm always missing that last section. It's so small. It looks like it's already pretty low on health. It's swaying around on its feet, so shouldn't take too many more hits to bring it down. Hopefully Yuri can bring it down this time. Yeah, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Got some XP and some money and a lottery ticket. Nice. And Shushan leveled up. Now we're all level 8. We've got some wind soul energy. Ugh, I've been defeated by a human. You'll never understand the pain of giving birth only to have them devoured. My vengeance was in vain. I feel for you, but I suggest you let it go and give yourself some peace. I'll ask my employers to pray for the souls here. I won't accept pity from you. Yamaraja, I leave everything in your hands. So the monsters in this village actually came from the souls of domestic animals, huh? Now, Alice, we're not done yet. Next comes that so-called shrine over there. Now for Yamaraja. Okay, so we killed the cat lady, and now I guess we just need to get rid of the guy at the shrine, but I am going to save because I don't want to lose my progress if I end up dying. How's everyone looking? A bit low. I might just use a turn again because I'm assuming we're going to have another boss fight coming up, so I'll heal up and save again, and then we'll go and check out the shrine, and hopefully I won't get any random encounters on the way so that I can be in tip-top shape for the boss fights if there is one. I'm assuming there will be. Oh, so this is open now. Oh yeah, she did say about as long as she was alive, this barrier was going to be unable to be crossed. Do you dare violate the shrine? Yes, I do! We've saved, so I'm not worried. Be careful, Yuri. Yamaraja is the Lord of Hell. He's quite different than those cat people from before. Be on guard. Piece of cake. Now let's blow this joint. So let's see what this guy's gonna look like. Okay, so he's kind of like a big zombie demon thing. And now, what should I change it to? I might do Raging Tiger again, just because it has the defense up ability, which I may use on someone if this guy does a lot of powerful physical attacks. But for now I'm just going to physically attack him. You can use over Flame Dance. Large whirlpool. I'm assuming this is going to hit everyone then. Yikes. For 3 turns, the size of the hit area has been halved. Damn, that's annoying. In that case, Alice, you might as well just defend. I think we're doing okay for HP still, so I'm just going to continue attacking. Try and take as much health down from this guy as I can. Nice, perfect. 62, that's nice. Ow! Wow, okay, he does do a lot of physical damage. I'll try and cure with Alice and just try not to miss these sections, but it's got quite a big section cure anyway, so even when it's been reduced by half, it's still big enough to hit. Okay, Yuri, just continue attacking. Same for you. I think I'm just going to get Alice just to focus on keeping people alive. Because she doesn't do much damage anyway, so she might as well just be on healer duty. Oh, we killed him anyway. That was pretty easy. I think he only got 2 rounds of attacks in. But there we go. It's got a bit of XP, quite a lot of cash actually, and a star brooch. And some water, soul energy, which is very nice. Woo, that takes care of him. I'm impressed, kid. You've got good stuff for a youngster. Thanks to you too, girl. I guess my work is pretty much done now. But wait, something's been bothering me. Just who is this person that's supposed to be controlling Yamaraja? He probably thought if the Black Tortoise was here, it would stand in the way of his evil plans. So he used the cat people to steal the Black Tortoise seal, actually just a small votive picture. It's quite sad, he took advantage not only of the villagers but of the local sleeping spirits. Is he a man named Roger Bacon? So that's the guy with the top hat that tried to kidnap Alice at the beginning of the game. Roger Bacon? He's the warlock that tried to carry me off on that train. You two know Roger Bacon? Is he that famous? If Roger Bacon has reappeared, then probably there can be no doubt. I was captured by the Japanese in Changchun and was being escorted to Fengchan on a special train. Bacon showed up on that train, killed the Japanese soldiers and tried to abduct me. But of course I came in gallantly and picked him off like a helpless rabbit. Picked who off? Roger Bacon! Roger Bacon? You actually think you killed him? Sorry, young man, but that's impossible. He's not likely to succumb to you no matter how hard you may fight. Well thanks a lot, Shuzhen. Of course we know that Roger Baker isn't dead because at the beginning he healed himself. Now, don't get all hot under the collar. I know you're strong, kid. Anyway, here's what I think. It wasn't Roger Bacon who used the local spirits, but I don't doubt that he's involved somehow. Someone else behind the scenes? I wonder if this has to do with the army trying to take me to Japan. But the waves coming off the shrine seem to be a more deeply rooted, purer kind of malice. It's filled with hatred and lust and vengeance. You're really quite a girl, aren't you? In my profession, people with powers of perception like yours are called demon eyes. Of course, in this country, anyone who has powers that others don't understand will be tagged a demon. But your powers seem to be special. You can see things others can't see and hear what others can't hear. Best not flaunt those powers. You'll soon be the target of those who would use you and then kill you. Hey old man, keep your ominous fortune telling to yourself. You too, kid. The art of fusion is a forbidden art lost in ancient Japan. It's a double-edged sword. A forbidden art from the age of the gods? I mean, that's not what you said at all, but whatever. What are you talking about? If your heart becomes enclosed in darkness and your powers run wild, you'll be a danger to everyone. Give me a break, I can cover my own arse, thank you. I suppose your father taught you how? forget it. But I want you to know that the furor you've just been through is most likely only the beginning. Now then, let's be going. I expect we can open the gate now. Nice. Is there anything in here? You've received a shell bracelet. I actually got some items before, didn't I? So no, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to look at equipment. So the shell bracelet renders poison ineffectual, and the star brooch escape possible even with all berserk allies. So I guess that's useful if everyone's sanity points get reduced down to 0 and you kind of get trapped in battle. Cool, alright, well let's get out of here. So this place all looks normal now, which is very nice. I'm assuming we're not going to get any random encounters anymore. Let's just save, so that I don't lose that boss fight, even though it wasn't very difficult. It's still time consuming. Right, let's make our way out of here. And the peddler is still here. Let's talk to him, see what he thinks. The village is more peaceful now. What? You defeated the monsters and broke the seal? Ah, is that so? That's good to hear. Now it's possible to leave the village. Allow me to show my gratitude. This might come in handy in the future. Please, take it. You've received a guild card. Okay, well what does that do? Can I look it up? Valuables? I got a snake card, is that a thing? Card of a picture of a snake, useful in shops. Okay, well that description wasn't very useful for me. So the gate is indeed open now, which is good. It sure is dead around here. This is terrible for business. Well, I'm off. Hope to see you again sometime. Yeah, so long. And he just runs off. Bye then. He does do great work, you know. But who'd want to be touched by him? Oh, Yuri, that's not very nice. Isn't he a nice man? I'm sure he's perfectly safe for you, Missy. Yeah, he has no interest in touching women. Right, let's get out of here. Well, so long, kid. So long, Missy. I need to return to my employer, so we go our separate ways here. Well then, see ya. We'll probably never meet again, but I hope your business doesn't fail, Pops. Thanks for all your help. Take care of yourself. Oh, by the way, one last thing I should tell you. You two meeting up, then me, and then the events in this village. Somehow I can't help feeling like all of this is connected by a single thread that somebody has spun. And if it is, it means we'll all be meeting again somewhere. Hehehe, well, until then, take care. It's a very cryptic thing to say. What a strange fellow he is. He seems to know so much about everything too. Shoot, if only he were more generous about teaching me his secrets, the jerk. Hehe, well, if we're going to be seeing him again, we can ask him then. That's true. A single thread spun by somebody, huh? Now that's interesting. Let's pull that string for all it's worth. Cool, so that was that strange village, and this is where I'm going to end this video. So the next video we'll go to, is it Fengtian? Which is going to be the next area that we're going to explore and see what happens with Yuri and Alice. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!